This is very simple, couple of minutes Qigong exercise. So again, principles all around about Qigong and this type of meditation is one, you're slowing down the in-breath. So you're breathing up through your nose and back out through your mouth again, but you're slowing it down, a very slow breath. So you're filling, you're relaxing your belly muscles. So as you breathe in, your belly's getting bigger, and as you breathe out, you're tightening your belly muscles. Again, same. Principle number 2, you're using your imagination to visualize kindness, compassion, and love. And by imagining this, it is effectively using thought, the power of thought to rewire in terms of neuroplasticity. No, I shouldn't say, but in terms of neuroplasticity, changes the way you process thoughts, etc. So that's the theory behind it, effectively, and this is well backed up by various types of meditation techniques on compassion, which have come into practice in more general society. So very simple in terms of principles. Breathe up through your nose, breathe out through your mouth. Slow down the in-breath, slow down the out-breath. Appreciate each breath, which is a very much a gratitude exercise, effectively. So you're expressing gratitude for each breath. You're feeling each breath. You're being aware of each breath. And then the third is, if you can, every so often, think about sharing either kindness, compassion, and love, and that can be shared out to anything that you imagine or anything. That you can send it out to the mountains. So it's a mind exercise, effectively. So we'll just start. So first of all, relax your breathing. You put your hands gently on your belly region. As you breathe in, relax your belly muscles. As you breathe out, tighten them a little. In your imagination, I just want you to appreciate each breath. Each breath is very precious. Now you can think of the inner smile, and the inner smile is just compassion, kindness, and love. And using your imagination, you can just imagine almost just sending this out to anything you imagine. So it can be family, friends, people you know, people you don't know, anything at all, whatever you imagine. Or you can send it out to the mountains if you wish. So just using your own imagination. You're just imagining and sending out compassion, kindness, and love. And this is known as your inner smile. Now the movement, very gentle. Breathe in. Raise your hands as you breathe in. Push down as you breathe out. So you're coordinating the movement with your breath. And again, this exercise is training you to slow down the in-breath. And the out-breath. This also ties into the polyvagal theory of regulation, which you can look up on the internet, which came under Dr. Stephen Porges. Or I should say, it relates into it. So where you can regulate yourself using your breath. So as you breathe in, you raise your hands, and as you breathe out, You relax your hands. Now very, very gently, just allow yourself to relax a little bit. In the chair, you can move up out a little bit. Move your fingers, and again in your mind, each breath you take is very precious. Inner smile, compassion, kindness, and love. Rotate your shoulders, so you're trying to be as relaxed as possible. So again, this type of exercise can be done in literally minutes, and it can be done, say, after a day of work, or before you leave the office, or whatever, however way it works for yourself. And it can be done even in a minute. It can be just an awareness of breath. And relax again, and then we're going to just do a tapping massage, and tapping massage maps out where you are in terms of presence. It can bring you back into yourself. So if you're lost in your thoughts, it's a good way of bringing yourself back in. You're bringing awareness back to where you are in terms of space, or in terms of dimensions in the space. So you're mapping out where you are, nice, relaxed. Massage gently down towards the belly. And that's the practice finished. So again, in principles, compassion, kindness, and love. Use your imagination to generate this. So effectively, this is coming from a lot of spiritual tradition, but effectively these type of spiritual traditions, whether it's Christianity, Islam, Taoism, or Buddhism, but they all have wonderful spiritual practices which are very good for the mind, effectively. So again, and of course it connects into some of the martial arts as well, in terms of Qigong training. Okay, so that's the practice finished.